Girl, let me ask you something. Have you ever laid in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, replaying the same conversation 47 times? Why did I say that? Did they think I sounded dumb? Should I text them again? Maybe I shouldn't have posted that. Meanwhile, the other person is peacefully sleeping, living their life, and you're conducting a full FBI investigation in your head? Yeah, we've all been there. But today I need to lovingly tell you something that might change your life. Girl, stop overthinking. Not because your thoughts don't matter, but because overthinking is quietly stealing your peace, your confidence, and your purpose. And I know this because I used to be the queen of overthinking. Let me tell you a story. A while back, I sent a message to someone I cared about. Simple text, nothing crazy. But when they didn't reply right away, my brain went to work. Maybe they're mad. Maybe I said something wrong. What if I sounded annoying? What if they're ignoring me? Minutes turned into hours. Hours turned into a full mental spiral. I started rereading the message like it was some ancient code I was trying to decipher. And the craziest part? The next day they replied like nothing happened. Turns out they were just busy. That's it. No secret meaning, no hidden message, no drama. Meanwhile, I had already written an entire movie in my head. Sound familiar? Overthinking does that. It takes small moments and turns them into giant problems that never existed. Here's a truth that no one will ever tell you. Overthinking isn't wisdom. It's fear wearing a smart outfit. It feels productive. It feels like you're being careful. But really, it's just anxiety trying to control things that were never in your control. You analyze every word, every look, every pause, trying to prevent rejection, trying to prevent embarrassment, trying to prevent heartbreak. But all it does is trap you in your own mind. And girl, you were not created to live inside your head. You were created to live your life. Let me tell you another moment that changed me. There was a time where I almost didn't post a video I made. I recorded it, watched it back, and immediately started criticizing everything. My voice sounds weird. My hair looks off. What if people judge me? What if nobody likes me? I almost deleted it. But something inside me said, just post it. So I did. And guess what happened? That video reached people I never expected. Messages started coming in. Girls saying, I needed this today. This helped me so much. I thought I was the only one who felt like this. And in that moment, I realized something powerful. If I had listened to my overthinking, I would have robbed someone else of encouragement. And sometimes that's exactly what overthinking does. It silences the very thing that God placed inside you. You know what overthinking really says? It says, I need to figure everything out before I move. But faith says something different. Faith says, take the step and trust God with the rest. You don't need to know every outcome. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need a perfect plan. Half the women you admire right now, they were terrified. They were unsure. They had doubts, but they moved anyway. Overthinking will make you rewrite a text 10 times. Convince yourself someone secretly hates you. Talk yourself out of opportunities. Stay quiet when you should speak. Stay stuck when you should move. And the worst one, it will make you miss moments of joy because you're too busy analyzing everything. Girl, life is not meant to be overanalyzed. It's meant to be lived. I remember once being at a gathering. Everyone was laughing, talking, enjoying the moment. But in my head, I was thinking, do I sound awkward? Did that joke land weird? Are they judging me? Later, someone came up to me and said, "You're such a calming presence. I love your energy." And I almost laughed because the version of me in my head was completely different from the version people actually saw. Overthinking will lie to you like that. It creates problems that only exist in your imagination. So, how do you stop overthinking? Not by trying to control every thought, but by replacing the pattern. When your mind starts spiraling, pause and ask yourself, is this a fact or a story I'm making up? Most of the time, it's just a story. Another thing that helps, take action. Overthinking loves stillness. Action breaks the cycle. Send the message, post the video, apply for the opportunity, have the conversation. Movement silences a lot of unnecessary noise. And let me remind you of something. You are allowed to be imperfect. You are allowed to say the wrong things sometimes. You're allowed to learn as you go. You don't need to perform perfection to deserve space in this world. God didn't design you to be flawless. He designed you to grow. Imagine how peaceful your life would feel if you stopped replaying every little moment, if you stopped assuming the worst, if you trust that what's meant for you will not miss you. Imagine how much lighter you would feel, how much more confident, how much more present. Girl, that peace is available to you, but it starts with one decision. Let go of the mental chaos. So tonight, when your mind starts doing that thing again, when it starts to replay the conversation, analyze the message, or predict the worst possible outcome, I want you to remember this. Most of the things you are stressing about right now will not even matter a month from now. And the life waiting for you, the confidence, the peace, the purpose, it's on the other side of you finally saying, enough. Girl, stop overthinking and start living.